For both teams, someone will be keeping an eye on, of course, LeBron James.
Tell you what, LeBron can absolutely soar in for the finish. I remember last year the alley-oop in the conference finals against Indiana just almost put his head on the rim.
Air freight is a nickname we could dub LeBron James. I mean, he's an unstoppable force and an immovable object. Defensively, the strength, length, mobility. He can wall you up and lock you down and put you away.
You look at Dallas. They've got to feel like, guys, they have an opportunity to rack up some wins over the next stretch of their schedule. You know, they'll be playing a lot of games in their own building.
You know, right now for the Mavericks, there's always one Cinderella team in the NBA each year, it seems. And this year, it looks like they're it.
Yeah, for sure. But I know they don't like to hear that talk, Clark, because they'll tell you that they thought they were going to be good from day one.
And so here's Orlando after the made shot from Boss. Here's Teagues. Now here's Oladipo, defended by Lito.
That's a quick foul to pick up here in the opening quarter.
That's his first personal foul, first team foul. About a minute played so far here in the first, and that one's good.
Boy, that was impressive. Major height disadvantage, but he still got the shot up over his man.
Well, he's got the poise to handle any matchup, and he's not easily intimidated. You can see that there.
And here are the Mavericks now. Boss passes to Blair, and he lays it straight in. Blair's got his first 2 points.
Textbook right there. Nice pass, great catch, beautiful finish.
Intercepted. Here's the break. Here's Boss.
High wire flying out there.
That'll drop your jaw.
Complete disregard for human life and his own safety. Pulling a move like that.
He just couldn't help himself, could he?
Right between the eyes, as somebody I know might say.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Thank you, Kevin. The Magic head coach and I had a chance to talk just for a bit. Coach told me that defensively, he's not even sure how you contain Dirk Nowitzki offensively. He said he really has an unstoppable shot with that turnaround. I don't know how you stop it, but we're going to try. Guys, it always helps to have those athletic, rangy defenders who can at least get a hand in his face. We'll see what matchup they go with defensively.
Thanks, Doris. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Harris. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
Brought back the finger roll. That's a nice finesse move to pull off with the defense all over him.
Here's Boss. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
5 buckets without a miss. That's a fantastic start.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Dallas.
Guys, they're really passing the ball well here in the first half.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
So it's Orlando now. It's a 5-point game. The feed to Oladipo. Lots of room. That one goes. Count. And so it's Dallas with it. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
And I thought, guys, they were the beneficiary of what was some lackluster defense being played against them.
I agree with you. I mean, it was really shocking how many free runs to the hoop they got.
The shot's good from Boss. Boss has got 9.
Just seems like they're finding an open lane to the hoop every time down. That's 5 buckets in a row for them in the paint.
Yeah, on the flip side, Steve, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
Knocked loose. Fast break, here we go. Jumps up, rips down the breakaway slam.
Terrible transition defense there.
I think it would have been pointless, Steve. There was no way anybody was beating him to the basket there.
He kicks to Vucevic. He dishes it to Oladipo. Oladipo off the pick from Vucevic. And the pass to Harris. He feeds it to Oladipo. Vucevic, 4 on the shot clock. Shot from 16. And Orlando again with the bucket.
Well, let's take a look at where Orlando ended up, Kevin, rank-wise in the league last year. 8th in rebounding, 10th in field goal percentage. And they were in the top half of the league in block shots. So not a very intimidating team, but nonetheless a solid defensive team.
And what stands out to me, Clark, with what you just talked about is the rebounds, because this is a very physical team. They like to try to bully their opponent at both ends of the floor. On the defensive glass, they were excellent. And then offensively, on missed shots, they really got after it and tried to get second chance points.
And here's Oladipo after the three-pointer from Boss. Healy. And that's collected by Nowitzki.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get too many better looks from that range.
Backing down is LeBron. He passes to Boss.
Already his second foul. He's in danger of getting into very serious foul trouble early in this game.
A different look for Dallas. Hawes comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. And it's Aminu in for DeJuan Blair. From 13, and that one goes in as he is fouled. It will be 3 points if he converts at the line.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
Yeah, the defense has been futile here. 5 of the last 6 field goals in the lane.
Maurice Harkless is checked in for Orlando. The Magic trail by 11. Dishes it to Spates. And there's a nice one-handed slam. They'd love to get more of those, the easiest 2 points possible. And on a fierce finish.
Yeah, and that's exactly how they're going to cut into the lead, Kevin.
Yeah, that's why they've got to tighten up their D. And I'd be surprised if the defense allows any more free runs to the hoop like that.
And so here is Dallas following the bucket by Orlando. It's stolen. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Oladipo's running. Kicks it to Spates. Count the bucket. Spates has got his second bucket.
Nice, accurate pass right into the middle.
For the Orlando Magic, they come in off a good outing against the Bulls.
I'll tell you what jumped off the page to me, guys. The firepower off the bench. I mean, that's what really, I think, led them to that victory.
Well, it was that energy boost factor, we call it. You can't rely on that kind of scoring coming from the reserves every game, but it was there for them that night.
The shot's good from Lito.
That's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
Yeah, and until they do, the problems inside are only going to get worse.
Now, here's Oladipo. 12 points his last outing. Got a piece of it. And here we go. The Mavericks in a fast break. It's hauled in by the Magic. And this is the first time they've matched up with the Mavericks this year.
And it's sort of surprising, Kevin, to look back at this season series last year and see that they came out on the losing end in both games.
Six to shoot. Pulls it up. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two. Well, Steve talked about the surprise of them. And the Mavericks with possession here. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. On the floor for Dallas. Boss, he's in at shooting guard. Spencer Hawes out there with Nowitzki. And it's LeBron James. And it's Larkin in at the point guard position.
It looked to me like that pass was going to get through, and then bang, he was going the other way with it.
Passes to Vucevic. There's the dish to Oladipo. Pass to Harkless. Just 5 on the clock. Hits the jumper in space. Mavericks leading by 14. The pass to Larkin. Boss buries the long-range jumper. Boss has got 19 points.
Well, there's plenty to like about him as a player, but, you know, one thing that really stands out is the quick trigger. He can catch the ball in space, defenders all over him, but, you know, in an instant, lets that shot go, and he is accurate.
And, you know, Steve, what I like is his offensive rebound. I mean, they say one man's trash is another man's treasure. He epitomizes that. He's found those garbage buckets to be plenty rewarding.
And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup, and while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call it a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So we've got a couple of free throws coming up. Lito's checked in for Dallas. For Dallas, they've gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, Boss in their last game out against the Heat delivered quite a performance. He ended up with 35 points, and he was a thief out there as well, adding a hefty amount of steals to his totals. Numbers like that make you anxious to see what he can do next time out.
Appreciate it, Doris. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players have a lot of great games, but that clock was something special.
Kevin, it really was. I mean, they threw everything but the kitchen sink at him, and nothing slowed him down.
Well, let's just say he was really good.
And Orlando has possession. After the made shot from Boss. Oladipo, good.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Harris on the double team. Feeds it to Hawes. He passes it to Boss. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And the Mavericks making a change here. Boss passes to Leonard. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Leonard. LeBron's got his second basket of the night.
He got off to a slow start. It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but he's turned it on here in the second.
Oh, yeah, he had not established position.
You know, I prefer the ref to whistle with a block when in doubt. I thought that was a good call there.
The Magic shooting their sixth and seventh free throws in the game.
Well, this is an area of concern for this club. They only shot 71% from the line last year.
And those aren't the kind of numbers they can afford to repeat throughout this season.
Ben Gordon's checked in for Oladipo. Passes it to Lido. Boss. The feed to Aminu. Pass to Boss. Lido defended by Gordon. Clock at 4. Boss. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, I tell you what, that's fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. The key there was not to give him much space before he took that shot.
And that's the only way to stop him, Clark. The defender has to be all over him with a hand in his face. You know, his finishing ability leaves a lot to be desired, guys. He needs to take it to the basket stronger.
No slowing him down. Just incredible numbers for Boss. He's got 21 points, and he has been the definition of a thief with all those steals.
I'll say, I mean, defensively, he's fought his way through this game beautifully. They haven't gotten away with any loose passes, any sloppy ball handling when he's in the vicinity.
And the first one drops.
Shooting 100% in the quarter. They've made them all, taking full advantage at the line.
Well, it's a nice job of really making the most of their opportunities.
Dallas making a switch here. Beaubois is checked in. Both free throws good from Boss.
Boy, his free throw shooting, just another reason he's such a good all-around player.
The Magic trail by 15. 1:05 left in the second quarter. Mullins, no good.
I like that creativity, double clutching to catch the defender on the way down. I can go for that.
And it's blocked. LeBron against Gordon. He kicks to Mullins. Pass to Harris. He dishes it to Spates. Spates sets a screen. Here's Harris. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Now here's Leonard. 8 points for him. Now the pass to Lido. And he hits the jump shot. Lido's got his third bucket of the night.
Great job from behind the arc this quarter. I mean, shooting just under 60% for the game. I mean, that's smoking.
Harris outside. Defended by Lido. The jump hook. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And through the first half, a pretty line.
Now, presented by Sprint.
Thanks for joining
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. Really an incredible game from Boss.
He's seen the court so well tonight. He's made some phenomenal passes here in the game so far in that first half.
You know, some folks say he's not a playmaker, but he's dispelling all of that nonsense.
At the 2 and 3, it's Oladipo and Tobias Harris. Neely out there with Vucevic. That's who's out there for Orlando. The Magic trail by 17. Harris, right side. Here's Teagues. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
It's a pretty good finish to a very shaky offensive possession.
Passes it to Lito. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Nobody near him. He'll normally make that one.
Here's Oladipo. Oh, what a great finish as he gets bumped on his way up. He'll go to the line and try to tack on another.
Yeah, and he's one player who doesn't need a lot of space to get to the basket. He's really crafty. The way he can blast his way straight through traffic. He's really strong.
He's one of the tougher players you'll ever see. Sometimes he comes away from games pretty banged up, but you'll never hear him complain about it or let it affect his performance.
And Orlando has possession. After the made shot from Lito, he feeds it to Vucevic. Harris gets the screen from Vucevic. From about 16, offensive rebound. Dishes to Oladipo. Harris outside. The second chance effort. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here.
Nice work to get inside and draw the foul.
Yeah, it's obvious. The defense not going to allow many easy layups. They're going to make you earn it from the line.
And Harris drops them both. And while we have a chance, let's take a look at the best free throw shooters in the league from last season. You take a look at Boss. Second in the NBA. So great from the line.
He seemed to be locked in from the foul line all last season. Just never got off that roll he was on.
And LeBron James gets it to go.
You know, that's one way he can finish, but not the only way. He's got a lot of tricks up his sleeve.
Ball's knocked loose. And here we go. The Mavericks in a fast break. And the layup's good off the glass. Lito's got 10.
His shooting's been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons his team is up in this game.
Unhindered, going all the way. Finish off the break. Lito's got 6 in the quarter.
Great move to the hoop, and I love the finger roll finish.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Kicks it to Vucevic. The Mavericks pull it in. LeBron's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Well, let's take a look at last year's Dallas Mavericks and where they ranked in the NBA. 3rd in assists, 3rd in fewest turnovers per game. And they also showed up in the top 5 in overall offense. This team has no trouble scoring the basketball. That's the least of their concerns. They love to get it up and down and put it in the hole.
And the key really to that club, in my mind, was the offensive unselfishness. This was a team, as you mentioned, Clark, that finished in the top 5 in assists per game. So it was the fact that they really shared the ball. They had good ball movement and a good plan of attack all season long.
Spencer Hawes is checked in for Dirk Nowitzki. He's perfect from the line this time. 3rd quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. It's tipped, pushing it up. Here's Boss.
Oh, man, that was unreal.
Mark it up. Reverse that one home. Now that was nice, real nice.
The agility on display.
Yeah, you love that body control. Oof.
Oh, that one had it all, guys. Power and grace. Just beautiful.
And it's the Magic with the ball. Now the dish to Oladipo. Shot to stop the run, and he lays it up and in. Oladipo's got 10 points.
That's what has to happen if they're going to turn this thing around. He's got to take charge. He's got to be aggressive and really look to push here offensively.
Here's Blair. Orlando grabs the miss.
Now, normally that's a shot people make, but that's not really his bread and butter there.
Feeds to Harris. Pass to Neely. He's against Hawes. To the middle. Here's LeBron. Harris with it. There's the pick. The pass to Neely. Clock at 6. Harris. Launches a 3. Offensive rebound. Here's Vucevic. He's guarded by Blair. There's the feed to Harris.
Come on, box it out, man.
He kicks it to Oladipo. Another shot. Leaps for it. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And upcoming the schedule for the Orlando Magic. They've got the Wizards ahead of them for the next game. It's in Washington. That will be a getaway game for them. A one-game road trip.
Well, you know, that Charlotte game has a lot of attention on it, guys.
Passes it to Boss. He dishes it to Leonard. No luck, and Orlando will come the other way. They've got the Wizards ahead of them for the next game. It's in Washington. That'll be just one game played away from home for them.
Some good matchups out there. That Washington Wizards game definitely worth checking out.
Here's Boss. Gets it to go. Boss has got 29 in the game. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Boy, defensively, they've played with a high energy level, guys, and all the steals we've seen, really a result of that aggressiveness.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Gets the bucket.
While they're winning the speed game, guys, getting out in transition.
Boy, I like the energy they play with offensively, and in the open court, tremendous flow.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Gordon's checked in. The Magic have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. He passes to Nichols. Back to Gordon. Shot clock at 6. Puts the lead pass in front of him. The Magic again can't hit.
Boy, they were ready for him right there. I mean, totally collapsed the defense on him.
Boss passes to LeBron. Boss. Harkless comes with a double team. The 3 from Beaubois. That's good. Beaubois got 5.
And their field goal percentage continues to climb. They've really shot the ball well here today so far.
Yeah, and it's all about quality shot selection, smart shot selection. They've been very patient on offense.
These teams were last season's best passers. The squads with the most assists in the NBA. In third, the Mavericks.
Well, I thought this team last season was a team that had some beautiful dimes. I mean, they would spread the floor with their ball movement and spacing and player movement. It was a beautiful thing to watch. Nice passes leading to baskets.
Al-Farouq Aminu. He's checked in for LeBron. Let's see what the Dallas Mavericks have coming up. They've got the Hawks ahead of them in their next game, and it's in Atlanta. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Here's Dallas. They're on a 20-4 run right now. Boss passes to Bowden. Boss defended by Harkless. Pass to Bowden. Boss. And there's the foul. It'll go on Mo Harkless. That'll be his second foul of the game.
You know, these calls can be some of the toughest in the game for the officials.
It all happened so fast, but I really think that was the right call. The defender was not really set in that situation. I'm sure Coach would like to see them take more higher percentage shots. They have the lead, but they've not been able to knock down the threes as well as they did in that first half.
Nichols passes to Mullins. Harkless goes up from the top of the key. Spates slams it back in.
Well, I love that aggression. Forget about the tip. Just grab the thing and slam it home.
Well, what a way to get second chance points.
Man, don't take any risks. Just put that ball back in the hoop.
Gordon defended by Bowden, and it's Gordon missing. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
The Magic making a switch here. The Magic have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the third. Spates kicks to Harkless. Defended by Bowden. 5 to shoot. The offensive rebound. Beaubois against Gordon. Pass to Harkless. There's the 3. The shot will not go. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided.
NBA.
And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter here. Boss in at point guard. Myers Leonard is out there at the Minu, and it's Fields in at the 2 spot. None of the defenders wanted anything Clark to do with him on that jam.
And I do not blame him at all, partner. He was coming in with a bunch of steam and was ready to posterize whoever decided to get in his way.
All right, I understand, fellas, but come on. You've got to challenge him a little bit at least.
And the Mavericks with possession here. After the Magic pick up 2. Aminu the pass to Boss. From deep. It's hauled in by Harris.
Well, remember, he made 2 3-pointers in the first half, but has not been able to get anything to fall here in the second.
And there's the call on Boss. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Spencer Hawes is checked in for Dallas. Here's Mullins. Mullins off a pick from O'Quinn. Harris with it. Leonard picks him up. And it's Harris off the drive. And that one's good.
How about that going up strong? I mean, he doesn't care how much height he's giving up. It's attitude with him.
Boss passes to Fields. Boss. That's good. Boss has got 11 in the second half.
He's been working some magic out there today, guys. This lead has been largely his making.
Tipped away. Fast break, Dallas. He feeds it to Aminu. There's the pass to Boss. Dishes to Aminu. Boss shoots. No luck. Outside Gordon. Gives him a lead pass.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
Here's Boss. And it's O'Quinn with the rebound. O'Quinn's got his 3rd rebound tonight.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
And the shot is good. Mavericks leading by 21. Leonard the pass to Boss. And so he draws the foul on the shot on trip to the line to shoot 2.
You know, even from here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the official.
And And he knocks down the first one.
Look at the free throw percentage. Unblemished since halftime, Clark. That's pretty nice.
I'd go farther than that, Steve. How about perfect?
Both free throws good from Boss. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Kicks it to Oladipo. Harris outside. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Teagues. No good. Some solid D from Nowitzki. Throws it up high. The alley-oop layup, very well done.
Soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
You know, I got to say, Clark, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going to go.
We saw it ended up right where it was supposed to, in the basket.
It sure did.
I don't think anybody knew where it was going to go.
Here's Harris after Dirk Nowitzki's bucket. Poked loose. It's off his leg. And it's being called a kickball. And the Mavericks making a change here. Larkin's checked in. Here's Vucevic. Neely, he's guarded by Blair. 6 on the shot clock. The fadeaway. And he overshot that one, missing.
Fadeaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
And now Orlando on the break. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
Well, that's the easiest opportunity an offense can get off a steal.
Exactly. No defense for that.
Pass to Larkin. Boss. There's the dish to LeBron. For the 3. It's rebounded by Oladipo. Oladipo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Out to Harris. Here's Teagues. They get the rebound. Feeds to Harris. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession.
That's not what they needed there, that's for sure.
Leto's checked in for Larkin. Here's LeBron. Pass to Leto. And there's the feed to Blair. Boss. The pass to Leto. Good on the three-point shot.
You know, when he gets rolling, guys, he can be an absolute handful to have to deal with. And right now, he is rolling strong.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Dallas has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. LeBron James on the wing. And there's the call on Tobias Harris. That's foul number 2 for him.
Tough call there and a tough break for the defense.
But, you know, I think you could still see him kind of sliding in there. I don't have a problem with the call.
He kicks it to Blair. Dallas moving the ball around. Pocket 6. Defended by Neely. Here's Boss. Another 3 for Dallas.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, if you just looked at assist as the measuring stick, they've been by far the better team.
Swiped away. And up the court come the Magic on the break.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
He passes to Leto. Boss. He dishes it to LeBron. Passes to Boss. That's good. Boss has got 41.
He's doing it all for them right now on the offensive side. No matter what the defense has done, they haven't been able to find an answer to stop him, and he's had an answer for every defense he's seen.
Harris with it. He's picked up by LeBron. And it's Harris off the drive. Out of bounds. Dallas will take possession.
Where was he going with that pass? And that's just an awful turnover.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Pass to Fields. Boss. Defended by Gordon. Here's Boss. That's good from Boss. Both free throws good from Boss. 1:36 left in the fourth quarter. Gordon, the pass to Nichols. Another steal. Here's Fields. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
Well, it's a wrap, fellas. No way you come back in this one.
Not anymore. Any chance of that happening went out the window a while ago.
Knocked away. Fast break, Dallas. He lobs it up, and Aminu slams it in.
Now that is a quick bucket. Pretty good in transition.
That's right. That's exactly right. He loves when he gets the chance to get out and run. That's when he's at his best.
And so here's Orlando. Gordon dishes to Harkless. They need this. That's good on the jump shot.
You know, if this had come earlier, they might have been able to get back into it.
Yeah, but as it is, too little, too late.
It's Fields on the wing. There's 49 seconds left in the game. He feeds it to Aminu. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And now here comes Gordon leading the break. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here.
I don't know of too many other players, Kevin, who have his level of concentration offensively. He just seems to have that singular focus you need as a shooter that, you know, even if a defender's all over you, you still just lock in and let it go.
And you know what, Steve? His teammates love playing with him because he gets them so many assists thanks to his catch and shoot ability. A lot of his buckets come right off the pass.
And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That's on Al-Farouq Aminu. That free throw good from Gordon. Second free throw, no good. Dallas has gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Boss, defended by Nichols. Dishes it to Fields. Pass to Boss. Puts up a three. Count that one.
Well, this is going to seal the deal. They've really exploded here to the finish line.
You know, once they sniffed out that blood in the water, the killer instinct came right out.
So we see the Mavericks taking the win